What is going on, guys? Willis Gaming here. We are back again with another Anthem video. In this video, guys, I'm going to be giving you a quick little guide on basically comboing, so basically priming and detonating targets using your abilities. It's just going to be a super quick guide, so it's probably going to be like under 10 minutes. We're just going to go over the basics because I know a lot of people are still stuck on how to basically hit combos and stuff like that. But this video is actually brought to you by the EA Game Changers program. The footage I'm using in the background is footage I actually recorded earlier in the week from London. There was a capture event, so a big massive shout out to EA for covering my travel. With that being said, if you'd like to win a full copy of the game, guys, all you have to do is like the video, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want some extra entries, go down in the video description. And I'm also giving away some VIP demo codes so you can play the game right now. If you play this VIP demo, you will get the skin that is on screen in the full game to prove that you are a VIP demo player. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely, if you'd like to win some VIP codes, here's how. The first 50 comments on this video, I will pick 10 winners. So the first 50 people to basically comment on this video, I will go through and pick 10 winners for a VIP demo code so you can play the game right now. With that out the way, guys, I apologize for all my blabbering. You probably want to get to the video. But you know, I like to give back to you guys for supporting the channel and stuff like that, because you guys are awesome. So yeah, let's just go over some comboing and how it works and stuff like that. So you're probably like playing the game and you'll hear like this ching noise and you're like, what the hell is that noise? So pretty much that's someone on your team detonating a primed target. Now, how do you prime a target? Now, there are certain abilities in the game that will actually, I guess, set up an enemy for a combo. These abilities are normally like ice attacks, fire attacks, electric attacks. I think you can do it with venom as well, like poison, which is pretty cool. You'll know if an ability will prime a target if it has a little, it's like a circle. There'll be a little circle in the top right, as you can see on screen. This will basically prime the target when you use it on an enemy. When the target is primed, it will have a status effect above it, saying if it's frozen, if it's on fire, if it's electrocuted. Then someone needs to actually follow up to basically detonate that prime target by doing a detonator attack. Now, the detonator attacks are actually, they have a little sort of like explosion symbol. Pretty much every melee in the game can detonate primed targets, so if you don't have any basically detonating moves, you can just hit the target and it will detonate it. But mostly rangers are really good for detonating, Colossus are really good, Interceptors are really good, and even Storms are pretty amazing. But I normally use my Storm for basically priming, and then my teammates basically follow up with detonations. The Interceptor is actually really cool because when he detonates a target, he gets a status effect, and he can actually chain his melee to other targets to pretty much pass on the status. So if he detonates a frozen enemy with his attacks, he will actually be able to freeze other enemies by meleeing them, and this goes on to other classes as well. The Storm, on the other hand, if you detonate say a frozen enemy on the Storm with a lightning strike, it will actually make other enemies in the area freeze, so it will pass on the status. The Colossus has sort of an explosion effect, so if he shoots his mortar at a frozen enemy, there'll be a massive explosion which will then do more of an AoE damage attack more than the single target damage. And then the Ranger's special effect is he is actually able to, I guess, get more impact or do more single target damage. He is actually able to, I guess, if he detonates a target, it does more, I guess, impact damage, so just more damage in general on the combo attack. Other than that, guys, make sure you're using your priming attacks and your detonating attacks, because it is really helpful when you're taking out bosses and stuff like that. A lot of enemies will also have a higher threshold on when they will like freeze or set on fire, so it may take more than one attack to basically, I guess, prime a target. So sometimes there are better moves than others. I've noticed that the freeze attack on one of these Storms is really good, where it shoots a bunch of frost in succession, so that is really good for applying status. Other than that, the venom bombs are really good for Interceptor if you can manage to land those. There's also a venom launcher on the Colossus, which is really good for priming. Anything that does like a massive AoE and is like rapid is really good. You'll also notice as well, there's a lot of moves that basically have no little symbol in the top right. These are basically just like flat damage attacks. They don't prime and they don't detonate, so these are just basically, I wouldn't say they're useless, but maybe they do more damage in other areas. Maybe they're just better for shields and stuff like that. I don't know. The game is pretty early on right now, and I'm still learning how to, I guess, prime and detonate myself. A rule of thumb I would probably follow is make sure you have at least one priming ability and one detonating ability, especially if you're a solo player. You don't want to be running around with 2 priming attacks and basically nobody on your team. This is not what you want to be doing. But yeah, make sure at least one person in the group has a detonator and one person in the group has a prime, and you should be good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little quick guide on how to prime and detonate targets. It's super simple. Once I learn more myself and I'm actually able to, I guess, test out all of the abilities and all the different classes, I'll definitely follow up with a more in-depth guide. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel, and obviously turn them post notifications on by hitting the little bell icon. This has been Willis Gaming, guys. I will see you in my next video, and peace.